Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening. Hope you've had a lovely week and you're looking forward to a nice weekend ahead. Got a nice flowing practice for us today that has quite a bit of focus on the knees. So hopefully you'll find it enjoyable. As always throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So let us begin our practice lying down. Making yourself nice and comfortable on your mat. As you let go of everything that's going on in your life today. And just bring yourself to the mat. Giving yourself permission to slow down and be in the present moment. Just scanning the body and relieving it of any points of tension. And then letting your focus go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, filling your belly, pause, and then exhaling through your nose. Making the exhale longer than the inhale. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then bending your knees, just lift the feet up off the mat and bring your hands onto your knees and draw big circles with them. Nice and slowly. Just feeling how that massages your lower back. And then taking it to the other side. And coming to stillness, let the feet come down onto the mat and let the legs, both knees come over to the left. Opening your arms in a T and looking towards the right. As we take 3 breaths here, just allowing the shoulders to open out. And then when you're ready, just taking that over to the other side. And then bringing the knees back to the center and rolling over onto your side to make your way all the way up to stand at the top of your mat. And as you're standing here, feet hip width apart, equal weight on both feet, just checking in with them that they're pointing straight in front of you. Standing up nice and tall, allowing the spine to open up. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Let's raise the arms up and take a sun salute on each side. So raising the gaze, take a breath. And sweeping forward into your forward fold, bending your knees as much as you need to. Take a breath. And lifting halfway. Forward fold. Let's step the right leg back first. And then through to your plank for 3 breaths. Remembering to have a softness in the elbows. Engaging the core with each breath. And coming down on your knees and feet, chest and belly. And drawing away from the mat to your back bend, pushing on through to make your way slowly into your downward dog, pedaling your way in there, allowing those legs to stretch out. Nice and slowly. Until you're ready to come to your own point of stillness. And let's take 3 breaths here. And then stretching that right leg out behind you, let's step it through for our low lunge. And stepping up into your forward fold. Bending the knees, coming all the way up, palms together, raise the gaze. And through to your forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthening that spine, and forward fold again. Let's step that left leg back for your low lunge. And then through to your plank again for 3 breaths. Coming down, knees, feet, chest, belly, and through to your back bend. Making your way into your downward dog for another 3 breaths, just checking in with your spine that is nice and long, gaze towards the belly button, shoulders away from those ears. And then stretching that left leg out behind you, step it through to your low lunge. And up into forward fold for a breath. Bend the knees, coming all the way up, bringing those hands together in prayer at your chest. And let's step the left leg back this time, but stepping it back to bring it in line, the heels in line with each other. as we make our way into Warrior Two. So remember, we're focusing on the knees today. So ensuring that your knee is firmly over the ankle and that it's over your foot. So sometimes our knees can either fall in or fall out. So let's imagine they've got a wall on either side of your knee, and your knee has to stay absolutely still. And now let's bring those arms into a T, soft with the shoulders, looking out over that left hand. Let's take 3 breaths here, really focusing on keeping that knee nice and still. Engaging the core with each exhale. And then bending the elbow, resting it on your thigh as we draw this left arm up past the ear. Let the gaze and chest look up and out. Keeping that knee nice and still. One more breath. And let's take it from here into a triangle. So we're going to bring some straightness into that front leg now as we reach the arms out. One more breath here. And bringing both hands down to frame that front foot, stepping it back into a downward dog for 3 breaths. And stepping the feet up to meet the hands, bend the knees, coming up. And this time we're stepping the right leg back. So again, lining up those heels, bending this left knee, getting it into the right position so it's directly over your ankle. And let's bring those arms out into a T, softening the shoulders. And turn the gaze over that left hand. 3 breaths here. And then bending that elbow, drawing the right arm up past the ear as you just ensure that chest is nice and open. Releasing any tension in your jaw or your shoulders. One more breath. And then taking it from here into your triangle, so bringing straightness into that front leg as you turn the gaze upwards. One more breath. And spinning it around to step back into your downward dog. One more breath. And bringing those hands back to meet the feet. Bend the knees, coming all the way up to stand. And as we stand here, bringing those toes together and heels just a little bit apart so that the outside of your foot is in a nice straight line. Reach the arms up, and then we're going to sit back into our chair. Before we do that, we're going to go into a forward fold. So forward fold, and then we're going to sit down into our chair as we raise our arms up. And on our next exhale, into a forward fold. Inhale up into your chair. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to chair. And again. Two more times. And coming all the way up to stand at the top of your mat. And let's take a little tree pose. So turning your right foot out at a right angle and raising that right foot up onto your calf or your thigh, whichever feels right. Finding a gaze point. And let's take 3 breaths here. Let the core help you. Remembering to have a softness in that standing leg, a softness in the knee. Let the muscles do the work. When you're ready, releasing that right foot down and taking it over to the other side. So drawing that left leg up. Just keeping it away from the knee wherever you place it. Finding your point of stillness. One more breath. And then releasing the foot down and raise the arms up over the head, raising the gaze. Sweeping forward into a forward fold and making your way down into a tabletop. Just pausing here for 3 breaths in this position, engaging the core, activating the hands, so it's quite an active pose. And stepping those hands forward just an inch or 2 as we then make our way back up into our downward dog. Taking 3 breaths here.
And then making your way down through your tabletop, all the way down onto your mat, forehead on the mat, hands either side of the chest. We're going to press up into a cobra. So drawing the forehead and chest away from the mat, then once again activating the hands to come into a nice back bend, looking to the front and taking 3 breaths here, allowing the whole front of your body to stretch out and open. Keeping a softness in the elbows. And lowering yourself down onto the mat. Bring your forearms onto the mat and just rise up into a nice Sphinx pose for 3 breaths here. And once again, lowering down. Bring your arms down by your sides and raise your right leg up. Drawing it down, raise the left leg up. And draw it down, and alternating between those legs. Another 2 times with each leg. And then let's draw both legs up together and hold it here for 3 breaths. And softening the legs, bringing them back down onto the mat. And from here, making your way back up into tabletop. Two more breaths here. And swinging around to come into your staff pose and folding forward into a forward fold. And 1 more breath here. And slowly making your way up. Let's just end with a little twist on each side. So stepping the left leg across and take a little twist to the left, keeping the right foot nicely flexed. And as I finish with this, let me congratulate all of you who completed our November challenge with your completing at least 4 practices. Many of you completing more than that, but heartiest congratulations to, before I start that list, just take your twist to the other side as I congratulate Patricia and Erin, Trish, Jean and Jane, Mags, Annalise and Anka, Alan, Viv, Neve, Maxine and Fanula. Congratulations to all of you for completing your 4 practices this month. Well done, and let's see, can we continue it on for December? From here, just bend the knees and lowering yourself down onto the mat. Let your body just soften and relax. as you just allow the body to totally release. Releasing your feet and your legs. Releasing your glutes and pelvis. Releasing the whole back of your body and shoulder blades. Front of your body, chest and shoulders. Releasing your arms and hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, letting it go. And taking a moment of gratitude to yourself. And then let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, into your belly, pause, and then exhale. Staying here for a few moments, connected to your breath and yourself.